right, so what are we up to, Mr. Childers?
Just like new. We're accessing our box. We're gonna go into this feed line. And we put a T right here and come out the side. So the pump lines up with that line. Because that's the feed line for the whole trailer. Fresh water in.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna, and everything's just like we was when we built it. Easy, because we knew someday we might want to put a tank in. This is a 1/2 inch hole here. It's solid. I got to cut it out because I need 1, 2, 3 lines. I'm gonna do this one here. I got to cut this plastic out of here. This will be the air bleed. When you fill the tank, it's got to have a place to exhaust the air when the tank's empty. So this will be a fill line here, fill line there, coming from the outside with the hose. This will be the bleed. This here is going to be the pump. The pump will be hooked here and be sitting right here, then pump to the inside. That'll be about it. I had to get an 1.5 inch fitting here, so I got to cut this out. I don't know. This is polyethylene, I'm pretty sure. And it's white and it's hard to see. Really hard to see. Hard to cut too. Hey y'all, so this is the pump we're going to be using. It's a SureFlow, 12 volt DC, 5 amps max, 45 psi, 3.5 gallons per minute. Slow blow fuse is recommended 15 amp. So I got to do that. This is how we're hooking up. I'm using these shark bite connectors. These are all 1/2 inch with Plex tubing. That's what I used to do the whole trailer with. So it sits like this back there. Water from the tank comes in here, goes through this backflow preventer. The arrows all are going this way. You see that little arrow right there? It's going this way. So I'm pre-doing everything before I hook it up tomorrow. So then I'll get the water and everything hooked up. Then I'll do the electrical. I'll show you how I'm gonna do the little automotive 12 volt switch and everything. It'd be real sweet.
Yes, sir.
What now?
I'm cooking. That's the noise you hear in the background.
Oh yeah, we got to eat, you know.
So what are you doing, Mr. Childers?
I'm gonna change this fitting now. I don't know what's turning over there.
Do I need to go under the bed?
I don't know. I thought it screwed on. Evidently not. I got something else going on here that I don't know about. I gotta slide this over to here, put the other fitting for filling the tank right there.
This is the tank that's going under the bed, folks.
Yes, but I guess just what's nice from that tank, because I have this bib already on here, I'll be able to wash the outside of the rig and just hook my water hose to it, cut it on. Because when the pump's on, it'll be providing pressure to this. Just opposite direction. Right. Which is, you know, that's okay. That's why I did it this way. I knew I was going to put a tank in. Not 5 years later, 6 years later.
Oh, there's a big man getting under my bed.
In a little spot.
But he worked on submarines, y'all. It's all good.
Yeah.
So that's PEX.
Yeah, so if I put this here, I'll go ahead and cut this and I can figure out how to get that out. What's up here?
Little blue thing right there.
Oh, yeah. Let's just see if it'll work.
There you go.
It worked.
Woo! I love PEX.
Yeah.
Works so good.
I just ain't got no way to get to it on that side.
Uh-oh.
Because it's got that piece in it there. Now, if I put pliers on there and stop that pipe from turning, it would probably unscrew out there. So let's do that. I might have some help though.
Okay, so what do you want me to do?
I'm gonna get that pair of vice grips I got, that little skinny pair. Can you get them for me, you think?
Where are they?
In the red toolbox, you gotta lift the lid. They're in the bottom.
Okay, y'all, you got it.
That'll connect to this.
So you're going to have 3 holes in there.
Yeah, this will be the... I don't know, I might close this one up. I might put the vent coming in from the top.
Oh, I can't see nothing but your head. What's going on? Oh, looky here, y'all. Okay, tell us what's going on there.
I'm putting the T in to hook to the pump.
Let me see.
Right, there's the pump. I'll put the T in for that.
Okay.
So that when you cut the pump on, it pumps water to that main line.
Okay.
And to this, well, this will be off. So, it don't matter.
Sweet.
I got the pressure side back on. As you can see, there's no water coming out of the pump here. Can you see that? Here's the pump. Right here.
Yep.
It's got pressure to it. This is a backflow preventer. So water can't go that way, but water can come this way. Here's the tank, so when we cut the pump on, it pumps that way. It energizes the water system to the unit. So these sharp bite connections are outstanding. They're between $6 and $10 a piece. This one was 10. And these were $6.58. That one was 10 because it's a backflow preventer, a little bit more elaborate. But we checked it for leaks, moved everything around. It's a little bit. This Plex is more flexible than CPVC, so I'll use the CPVC up here because I want a rigid pipe for the vent. And I'm fixing to hook up this for filling the tank. Goes to here. So this
hooking up what? Oh, I see.
This goes here. See, the nice thing about it, they'll spin.
Mm-hmm.
They're not locked in, so you can spin them a little bit. So this one, let's see how we're doing here. Sometimes it's hard to get them because there's a little pipe in there. There it goes. So far, that's good.
We did a pressure test, y'all.
On the line. Well, it's just the fill lines. The final pressure test will be the pump there. I gotta run some wires to it. I'm gonna jump it off the battery.
So tell them how you set this up.
Well, this right here is my input to fill the RV tank, which is this. Okay, this is my city source right here. I'm hooked to the park water, and this I teed off of this to the pump. So the pump, when it pumps this direction out of the tank, this is a backflow preventer valve. So with pressure on the water side, the city side, this stops it from going through the pump this way, which works because the pump's dry up until now. I run water through here. Then I put my SureFlow pump in line. I close this valve out here, cut the city water off. I power this up. Of course, I'm gonna put a switch in it. Then we got water inside the RV.
Sweet.
And this up here line, this one here you see is the vent coming out of the top of the tank. You have to vent it. Now, did I put a drain valve in? No, I didn't do all that. That's another connection. I can drain valve it. I could drain it, but I can drain it right here. I mean, I can drain it by running the water all the way down to the bottom of my tank.
Okay, so estimate how much this cost.
With everything, with all these shark bite fittings like these are real nice. I've used them throughout the trailer. They're between $6 and $8 a piece, most of them. Only one being expensive with this one, it was a backflow preventer, it was 10. And the 90s, these were 8. So I used 2 of those. Everything with the tank included, and the pump, and the fittings, and the PVC. Roughly around $200 for everything.
That's not too bad.
Because the tank was $59.
And it's a 30
gallon polyethylene. Came from Indiana. www.classcustoms.com.
Okay.
T3000 30-gallon tank. And there's another tank I'm gonna get for the back of the truck, but it'll be sitting underneath the toolbox. But it's probably gonna be a 50-gallon tank.
So when all's said and done, we'll have about 140 gallons while we're out in the desert.
If we fill the bladder, which is 65, 70 gallons, and this is 30, that's 100, and we put a 55-gallon.
Ooh,
so that's
yeah.
155 gallons of water that we could carry with us to our spot.
Well, that's cool.
So, and that would last us at least a month and a half. If you stay, usually we don't stay in a spot no more than a month.
Right.
Then we'll move within the area. But that's just part of it, you know. Or if things happen like the pandemic, we left Quartzsite after spending an extra over a month there. And we went back to stay another month and a half.
Yeah.
Because of the pandemic, you just don't know what was going on. So, and they had water and everything there for us, so we had access to that stuff already.
Sweet.
So this be good. I'm gonna run me some power cord over. I got cable on order, so no leaks. We'll let this set. Then I gotta run me some power. So I think we're good. Just gotta power up the pump next, and we'll completely fill the tank. Then I'll just pump it off.
Okay.
In fact, I'll just disconnect the outside source and use the water spigot to pump it outside. I don't even have to use I don't have to pump it through the sewer system.
Sweet.
I can go either way. I can open this valve and use it as a access valve to the outside once this pump goes online.
That's cool.
Yeah. So if we need to wash the rig outside using this water, we can do it. Or I got another pump that sits in the back of the truck. I don't know if y'all seen that video or not, but I'll go over all of it, how I move water around. Do a special video so y'all will understand how you move water and how you take care of yourself out here in the desert.
Well, we filled the tank. No leaks. Woohoo! Ooh. Yeah.
Stop now?
Yep.
Just stop.
Yep. Woohoo! We have water.
Right off the tank.
Sweet.
See how hot it is. There's the hot.
Awesome. You hear the pump going when you turn the shower on, and it's going to do that when water is running from the tank, of course, and the pump. That's awesome. That is awesome. Tell me what's going on here.
I got to, I'm putting a cover on this so we can use it for storage. But I put some little blocks here for the cover to set on.
To protect the piping.
Yeah, protect the piping, protect the pump. So nothing falls over on it or anything.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, so about got it. I got the box here around that where it comes in, and just got to protect it all because, you know, stuff falls, stuff moves around, it turns.
Yeah.
This is not like an enclosed space by itself.
And you've got wood supporting the tank so it doesn't move too.
I got wood here and I got a brace at the top of it. So,
sweet.
Get it all done today, hopefully.
Woohoo! Yep, see, we've got the tank filled. No leaks. Awesome.
Yeah, we want to set it with, make sure there's not going to be any leaks. So it's been sitting full of water. Well, 3/4 full.
Yeah.
So that's good. I got a 12 gauge wire, which it told me. A 10 gauge wire. Oh, 10, 12. This is 12 gauge wire. To a 16 wire. And this is really the only way, no butt connectors work. You gotta use a wire lug. A wire nut's what we call them. And then I wired them up together. It's just about the easiest way to do it. And it's safe too. So, just gonna do that. Because I had to use 12 wire because of it's more than, I think, 6 feet. So I got it wired together. Do it this way because this is the way I got it turned on there. This will keep it from untwisting because the vibration stuff from this pump, not to say that it would, but it could create some vibration. So I'm gonna tape it up good. Black to black, red to red.
So you've got this wire is going to run along the side of the tank
Yeah.
All the way down the side of the bed.
Yeah, the bottom.
Sweet. And goes out to a battery in the trunk of the camper.
For now. Because it's 12 volt DC.
And he's going to add a switch right here somewhere.
A light indication switch.
Yes.
So you know when the pump is on.
Sweet.
But that don't mean because it won't. It's just power to the pump. Doesn't mean the pump's running. It's a power to the pump. And when we travel, we'll just shut it off.
Okay.
So.
All right, y'all. She's all wired up, as you can see. How cool is that? And now we have water in the rig. Woohoo! All right, y'all, look. That's our switch. Woohoo!
Switch for the pump.
All right. Yay!
It works.
Now he's going to wire it up.
Mm-hmm. Hang on a minute. Let me get this other.